Alright people, welcome back to the channel. Yes, a bit of a different one here, in case you can't say. Different settings on the screen, innit? We are doing the Premier League predictions. My Premier League predictions, yeah? And it's just that time of the year, innit? Everyone's doing it, I thought, why not? Let me jump in, innit? And let's just start. Chelsea are the champions. Nobody cares. Thanks for watching, guys. Sorry. Let's take this seriously. Can I just move? Oh, okay. We'll start right at the bottom. Yeah, right at the bottom. Premier League predictions. It's a prediction. Let me know your opinions on anything I say. Right at the bottom, we get right into it. I should have really been prepared for this. I'm going to say Burnley. Right at the bottom. Right at the bottom, Burnley. They've done some decent business. Actually, I'm gonna be using FOTMob to help me. Burnley. Search up Burnley here. We'll go to the transfers. And they've done some decent business. They've got Armando Broja, Leslie Gochukwu, and Martin Dubravka. That's all they're signing so far this season. Right? Right. 7th August. Oh no. Liam I'm not saying that. They got Kyle Walker, Swanzebe, Quincy Hartman. That's a wonder kid in FM, isn't he? Bashir Humphreys, Marks Ways, Zian Fleming, Jaden Anthony, Marcus Edwards. They've actually made quite a few signings, and the rest of these were in Feb. That's actually made me change my mind a bit. That's actually made me change my mind a bit. Wow, we've actually made some decent signings. But it's Burnley. They did have one of the best the best defensive record in the championship. I'll keep it that way for now. I'll probably change my mind up once I'm looking through the rest of these. But yeah, for now, Burnley rock bottom of the Prem. Anyways, right into it. Onto the next, Brentford. Brentford 19th, they're going down. If you look at the transfer business, Brentford transfers, players in, Jordan Henderson, it's alright. Anthony Milambo doesn't even have a face. Ramel Donovan, Kelleher is a decent one actually. Michael Coyote, FM Wonder Kid. That's literally all they've done. Brentford, isn't it? Right, is that all they've done? Players out. Ryan Trevitt, Benjamin Frederick, Jisoo King. They lost Brian Mbemo. They lost Christian Nogard. They lost Ben Mee. Josh Da Silva, Ashley Hay, Sonny Mark. They lost Mark Flecken as well. Rah! I might put them bottom. That is shocking. And with potentially, obviously, Calvin Kelleher is a big signing, but I still don't think that's gonna keep him up. I mean, Calvin Kelleher might end up in like a whoa. Calvin Kelleher, damn, why is it doing that? Okay, we're back. Calvin Kelleher might end up in like a what's his face? Ramsdale situation where you're pretty much too good to be playing for these sides, but you're in a relegation side. That's where I think it's gonna end up. But yeah, I'm gonna keep Brentford there after I've just seen their horrendous transfer business. Absolutely shocking. And third, Arsenal. Yeah. Oh, and you know what? I'm gonna be different. I was gonna put Leeds, but I might put Wolves in 18th. I might put Wolves in 18th. Yeah, I think Leeds and Sunderland stay up. If you go look at Wolves here, if we look at Wolverhampton Wanderers transfers, we'll look at players in David Wolf, John Arias, Jorgen Strand Larsen. I'm pretty sure he was already there. Sorry. I'm pretty sure it was already there, so it was just a permanent deal, innit? Fer Lopez, Nasser Jigga, and yeah, these are all like, bruv. Yeah, nah, that's shocking. And players out, Goncalo Guedes, forgot he was even still there. If you know, you know. That guy, he was something. Marvin Caleta, Boubacar Traore, Bastien Miapiu. I should have said that, Miapiu. They lost Joe Hedge, Chiquinho, Jega, they lost Sarabia, Craig Dawson, Nelson Semedo, Tom Doyle. Damn, they lost Ainori, yes, the big ones. Ainori, Cunha, Lamina. They lost Lamina in February, so that's not really anything. But these two are big losses, and losing Sarabia, Craig Dawson, Nelson Semedo as well. It's wow, it's not good. Bastien, Boubacar, Goncalo, yeah. Wolves are done. Wolves are done. Really and truly, Wolves are done. But yeah, on to the next. I should really check who the managers are. Well, who is the manager? Overview. Where do I check manager? Is it Pereira? Victor Pereira. Yeah, nah, they're done. I don't care. Who is Burnley's manager? Just need to check that. Because, not like. Wait, I just typed. Burnley. Squad. Scott Parker. Yeah, they're done. I might change my mind about that. I can't lie. I might move Leeds there instead of Burnley, depending on what I'm about to see from Leeds, because I'm putting them in 17th to survive. Depending on what I'm about to see from Leeds, it will determine whether I swap them with Burnley. Yeah, Leeds United. Yeah, they got Daniel Farker. Oh, I think they're finished. Players in Lucas Perry, Anton Stack, Sean Longstaff, Gabriel Goodmanson. Okay. Uh, Sebastian Bernal, Yaka Bailo, Lucas Nemeka. That's a proper decent transfer. And Joshua Gulafoigi, Isaac Smith, Tanaka, Mano Solomon, and Ramazani. Players are Montero, Gelhardt, Mateo Joseph, Charlie Crew, Joshua Wolber, Junior Firpo, Sam Bryan, and the rest of these happened in April. That's a weird time to leave. Rasmus Christensen, and obviously they lost Georgina Rota way earlier. Seeing Daniel Farker right there has it's sort of changed my mind a bit because I don't trust him. I don't trust Daniel Farker. Borussia Mönchengladbach. How did he even get that job? How did he get the Borussia Mönchengladbach job? 12 wins, 10 draws, 14 losses, and probably rightfully got sacked, right? Sorry, I'm going on a mad one here. Actually, 23, 24. Where did Gladbach finish? Yeah, 14th. Leeds are done. Leeds are done. I'm gonna swap it. Because that Burnley business, with their defensive record in the Championship, one of the hardest leagues in the world, I think Leeds are falling apart again. Because wow, I did not know it was that bad. But yeah, let's get on to the next one. Spurs. Sunderland, obviously. Sunderland to finish. West Ham to finish 16th. West Ham. Let's look at West Ham. Yeah? Let's look at West Ham. and obviously Sunderland to finish 15th. West Ham, Graham Potter. He's had a decent history in his career. 1.4 points, 1.3 points. It's alright, mate. You get me? It's alright. But transfers, players in. Mad, is that a way? Oh no. Is there a way to get there to be like only like January transfers? You get me? But Mads Hermansen, that was all. Callum Wilson, Daniel Cummins, Kyle Walker Peters, Malik Diouf, Yonclair Todibo, Evan Ferguson. Is Evan Ferguson gonna stay, by the way? And Carlos Soler. Cause this was earlier. Carlos Soler, Mohamedou Konate. Wait, did they get Carlos Soler on loan again? Interesting. Players out. Cassie, Sean Moore, Michael Forbes, they lost Kudus, Fabianski's gone, they lost Kufal, Danny Ings, Alan Cresswell, Kodzuma's gone, Michael Antonio, also gone. Don't know who that is. Maxwell Cornet. What's going on here? James Ward-Prowse, Gerds, Ogwana, Mohamedou Konate, Fred. I don't know, man. West Ham are looking like a relegation side. I might even put them below Burnley. West Ham are fodder right now. That is crazy. I'll leave them there for now. But yes, Sunderland. Sunderland 15th. Sunderland. Big man thing. The transfer business squad. Reggie Labrie. I don't really know what he's done in his career. He's been at Lorient. I'm pretty sure Lorient was actually not too bad of a side in the. Let's see. Let's go to the Ligue 1. I will check 23-24. Relegated Chai. Chai. 22-23. They're probably just getting promotion. So he is a promotion. He's like a promotion kind of manager, isn't it? He's a promotion kind of manager, which is, I mean, that's fair to him, no? I mean, it's fair, isn't it? It really is just fair. But yeah, Regis Labrie. Not sure about this manager. He's sus. But the transfers, oh my goodness, the transfers. Omar Alderete, Arthur Masuaku, played in the Prem before. West Ham, Olympiacos, Masuaku, that's a name. Mark Guiu. Mark Guiu's gonna keep them up. I trust him. But yeah, when you come down here, Robin Rose, I don't know who that is, but he's a goalkeeper. Let's see some. Is he tall? Has to be tall. 193 centimeters. 10 clean sheets in the Eredivisie. 42 goals conceded. Doesn't seem too bad. Granit Xhaka's a big one. Granit Xhaka, the leadership, the maturity. I'm pretty sure he's gonna be their captain for the season. Absolutely beautiful. Simon Adingra, Taubi, Reynildo, Sadiki, Habib Diarra, Enzo Lefi, Jaden Dance, Wilson Isidore. It's given a Premier League side. It's given Premier League side. It's given Premier League side. I can't lie. It really is given Premier League side. Obviously they lost Joe Bellingham, which is a big loss. Tom Watson, Bennett, Abdullah Ba, Bishop, all of these are on loan. Aaron Connolly, it's alright. Jack Clark as well. I really don't think it's bad. When they lost Pierre Ekwa, which is, that's losing both the midfielders is bad. But the players they've brought in, Granit Xhaka, Reynildo, these are players that have played for big clubs. I'm pretty sure Reynildo he just came off playing for Atleti. Didn't play many matches, but It's a big name. It's a big name. I can't lie. They're doing good business, and I believe they'll stay up. I believe they'll stay up. All right, moving on. Oh, my match is falling. Embarrassing. Embarrassing. On to the next. That's 15th for Sunderland, and 14th. I'm gonna put Everton. Everton in 14th. I do really like Everton's business though. I'm gonna put Fulham in 14th. I'm gonna put Fulham 14th because I don't think they've done much of, if any, business at all. Obviously, Marco Silva. Marco Silva I rate very highly, and if they've not done as much business as I believe, Benjamin Lacombe, Reece Nelson on loan, Joachim Anderson, Sanderberg. Decent, not good enough. Carlos Vinicius, Tom Kearney, Willian, Blade. Yeah. If not for Marcus, what that's Marco Silva. Sorry, if not for Marco Silva, I'd have them lower. If not for Marco Silva, I think I'd have them lower because that's horrendous business from them. That really is horrendous business. Shocking even. That's really, really shocking. So, as it stands, Leeds, Brentford, Wolves all getting relegated. Burnley in 17th, West Ham in 16th, Sunderland in 15th, Fulham in 14th, and the final team to go in the lower mid, I think, will be Everton. Everton, I really love the business they're doing. I really love the business Everton is doing. David Moyes has coached. It's sometimes maybe good, sometimes maybe you know what I'm trying to say. Yeah, Grealish on loan. Ooh, Kiernan Dewsbury Hall. I forgot they did that. That's a good signing. Adam Asnu. That's another good signing. Mark Travers, Dejan Barry. I'm not sure what they'll get from him. Carlos Alcaraz, and I'm pretty sure Mondo Perez. Obviously, Mondo Perez is not there anymore. He's gone to Burnley. And yeah, that's some decent business. Players out. Ashley Young, Virginia, Asmir Begovic. Doucouré is a free agent. Surely they're gonna sign him on a new contract. Surely they're gonna get Doucouré on a new contract. Mason Holgate, Dominic Calvert-Lewin. I'm pretty sure he just went free to a different club. Was it Leeds? I think he went free to Leeds or something. Michael Keane, Harrison Armstrong. Surely they have to be signing some of these players back on contracts, because that's crazy. Wait, they really let Doucouré leave? He's a free agent right now. Crazy. Nah, they have to be looking for a contract from him. I guess they did get Dewsbury Hall, so it makes sense why they are more willing to let go of Doucouré and Carlos Alcaraz. But I don't know, man. I don't know. I'll keep Everton 13th. Anyways, 12th, Bournemouth. I don't think I need to say more. With them just losing Ouattara. Click on the thing. Bournemouth. This season is not easy, you know. This season is really not easy to predict. Oh, players in Diakite. Oh, goodness. They signed George Petrovic, Adrian Truffert, Ali Junior Krupi. Watch out for him. That Krupi, he's got something about him. Julio Soler, Matai Akimboni, Kepa, that was last season, and obviously they got Evan Nilsson. That this business right here. Don't know much about Julio Soler. This business right here, that's good business. I can't lie. That is good business. Obviously, losing Zabani to PSG, it's a big, big, big loss. Neto, Mark Travers, Rothwell. They lost Milos Kerkez as well. Max Aarons, Daniel Jebinson, Jaden Anthony. They also lost Dean Huyson. I see. Now it's making sense why I'm putting them there. I forgot about their losses. They've lost half of their defense. Kerkez, Zabani, and I think Travers was like their goalkeeper, but to me, they've improved on that. And Dean Huyson, losing pretty much your whole defense. It's gonna be a shock. Who's the manager? Andoni Iraola, but yes, another one. Andoni Iraola, I do rate. He's a decent manager. I think he's gonna keep them up. I don't think Bournemouth should be in any danger of relegation at all, but you never know what's gonna happen. On to the next 11th. It's between Crystal Palace and Nottingham Forest for me. I'm gonna look through both the transfer. It's basically one position, so I can just put them both in. Nottingham Forest and Crystal Palace. Now, Nottingham Forest first. Forests. Nottingham Forest. Squad, Nuno Espirito Santo. Decent job he's done. Don't really rate him that highly. They've still got Aino, still got Mario, Nikola Milenkovic, Nico Williams. I thought he left. Okay, they still got Nico Williams, Sangare, Elliot Anderson. This brother's injured. Ryan Yates. Gibbs White somehow is still sane, which is crazy to me. That brother got threatened. Callum Hudson-Odoi, Igor Jesus, Emmanuel Dennis. And if you go to their transfers, players in, Dan Ndoye, Jay Cunha, Igor Jesus, obviously, Tyler Bindon, Wayne Hennessy, Kristen Fletcher, and pretty sure this was all last season. Players out, not too many out to be fair. Matt Turner, Lewis O'Brien, Danilo. Danilo's a loss. Danilo's a big loss. Didn't they sign him from Botafogo already? They sold him straight back. Wait a minute. Well, they signed him from Palmeiras. They sent him to Botafogo. That's wild. that's crazy. Who else? Tyler Bindon, Manuel Dennis. It's alright. You get me? It's alright. Team is alright. This is obviously Chris Wood is obviously still there. Team is alright, but I think they have a fall off. A fall off so dramatic it would make. I was about to say something wild. I'm not gonna say it. Yeah? But Crystal Palace. With the info, they still got Oliver Glasner. I rate him quite highly. With the info of Mark Gahey possibly leaving, they've brought in Bono Sosa, Walter Benitez. This is all our season. Because Chilwell's not there anymore. Trevor Chalobah is not there anymore. And Nketiah is still there. Damn, they've not really done any business. They've lost Rob Holding, David Ozil, Adaramola, Ademola, Killian Phillips, Joel Waitworth, Joel Bird, Jeffrey Slurp, Luke. I'm not pronouncing. What the heck is that? Jeffrey. Wow. It's Crystal Palace, isn't it? They're going into Europe, so I don't know why they're not taking their signings more seriously. But they have been put in the Conference League instead of the UEFA Europa League, which is probably why they haven't signed as many players. I don't know if they think they're Chelsea, but Chelsea had a lot of players on the books, which is why they were able to play pretty much two squads in both competitions. So I don't know, man. Maybe they just use this as an opportunity. I'm gonna bite my tongue. Maybe they use this as an opportunity to be playing some of their more younger players instead of like their out and out starters. And if they do lose Eze and Mark Gehi, it could go from a comfortable mid-table finish to somewhere here. To somewhere here. That's the margins we're dealing with. Now, the big boys. Actually, wait, right. Just have to chuck them in there. So that's 12th, 11th, 10th, 9th. Nice. Brighton and Hove Albion transfer business. Brighton are a club that I can't spell. Brighton are a club that do some of the best transfer business in the world. In the world. Fabian Hersler is a great manager, still young for a manager actually. Tariq Lamptey always injured. Jan K. Sherwood is injured, but is a knock, so it's just doubtful. He should be fine. Igor Jovetman, Jean-Paul Van Heck. I think if they can manage to keep, because Baliba's injured, that's I'm looking at that. I'm looking at that sauce because he could be leaving for Manchester United. That's giving signs. There's some signs that he may be going. I don't like that. I don't like that. That is crazy. But yeah, it's in the transfer business. Olivier Bosagli, Maxim De Kuiper, Diego Coppola, Charampos, Costulas, and do you know Costulas? Tom Watson, Du Yong Yoon, Stefano Simas. You can see everything here. You can see everything here. Players out. That guy's head is shiny. Oh, he actually has hair. Wait, what? Sorry. Sorry. Uh, who are the big names they've lost? Evan Ferguson's gone to Roma. Fair. They lost Oh yeah, they did lose Estupiñán to Milan. Fair. So obviously they lost Simon Adingra. But yeah. Oh, Yao Pedro's a big one. Yao Pedro is a big one because he was making that front line tick most games. He was making that front line tick at Brighton, which is crazy because I think at Chelsea he's gonna be more of a goal scorer, but at Brighton he was more like a facilitator because they were having Welbeck be that striker. He was playing more left wing, cam, and right wing. Not really right wing too much, but left wing and cam. That's what he was really playing. He was more like playmaking at Brighton. At Chelsea, he's gonna be more of a goal scorer because he's gonna have someone feeding him instead of having to feed someone. So I think he's gonna have quite a bit more goals here, Pedro. Watch out for that. Watch out for him, yeah. Premier League top scorer and that, you get me. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. And yeah, it's Brighton. They'll be there. Ninth. It's the big boys. It's the big boys. Who is eighth? Sorry. I think with Newcastle's horrendous business this window, I think they finished eighth. They couldn't get candy from a baby. The baby would have a tighter grip than them. they couldn't take candy from a baby. The baby would have a tighter grip than Newcastle. Look at their team form. Embarrassing. Squad, Eddie Howe. They've they still retained some of their players, which is decent, but that's a big one. He might be leaving. And he said, I'm pretty sure he's come out and said, or according to reports, he's come out and said that he's not gonna play another game for them, which is crazy to me. They've lost Malik Theo. They've brought in Malik Theo, which is actually quite a good signing. Brought in Ramsdale. Brought in Anthony Elanga and Antonio Cordero. It's all right. Lost Martin Dubravka, as we saw, he went to Burnley. They lost Sean Longstaff, Callum Wilson, Jamal Lewis, John Ruddy, Lloyd Kelly. Almiron left earlier this season. Yeah, Newcastle. And the fact that they're also playing in Champions League, not sure they're gonna balance it out. I think if they don't get some serious business done in the remaining days of this window, they'll be in trouble. I believe the window ends on 1st September. Window closes on 1st September, I believe. So we will be there. UEL, UECL, Manchester United. I hate to say it, but Manchester United's business is wow. I'll make a video on it, but I really don't like the manager. Manager's crap. Šeško, Mbeumo, Diego Leon, Matheus Cunha, Aiden Heaven, Patrick Dogu, Manuel Ugarte. These obviously the last three were last season, but these it's actually not as much as you think, but it's key. They're addressing their problems. Benjamin Šeško, they need a striker. Brian Mbeumo, they needed a player like that. Matheus Cunha, similar to Mbeumo. I'm pretty sure they're both cams, right wing AM. Okay. Diego Leon, left back. Back up to Dogo, I'm gonna assume. Ethan Whitley, Marcus Rashford on loan. See, their business is poor. Their business is so poor. Marcus Rashford could easily end up back at their club, and they may have to let him go on a free or sign. Johnny Evans is gone. They let Johnny Evans go. And Ericsson and Lindelof. Rah. Malacia has gone to PSV Eindhoven. Wait, he should be back. They have to sell him. But yeah, still not sold Sancho. They sold Scott McTominay. I said last season to my mates, selling Scott McTominay was one of the biggest mistakes Man United made, and I still stand by it. Tottenham Hotspur. Their business is quite good. First things first, you go to the squad. Thomas Frank, absolutely phenomenal manager. Brought in Yao Pelino on a loan. Mohamed Kudus, Kevin Danso, Matthias Tell, they made permanents. And that's about it. But with what's his face? Thomas Frank, I think they didn't need to add too much to their squad. Obviously, they lost Son. I didn't even know they got that much money for him. Jamie Donnelly, Langshare's gone on loan. Mikey Moore's gone on loan. Ashley Phillips gone on loan. Here's a 4-star. Sergio Regular and Alfie Whiteman all left on a free. But yeah, Tottenham is more of their current squad. Vicario, Pedro Porro, Dragason's Kevin Danso, Archie Gray, Christian Romero, Mickey van der Ven, Vuskovic. Watch out for him. I think he might be quite good. Destiny is dodgy. That brother is a dodgy defender. Jed Spence is really, really good. Yao Palinia, Bissouma, Madison, yes, it's never a way to go. Lucas Bergval, Pape Matasar, Mohamed Kudus, Kulisevsky should be back in September. Brennan Johnson, Odobert, Tell, Richarlison, Dominic Solanke. The business was decent. The business didn't have to be too much for Tottenham because the squad was already good enough. If they can get them injuries that they have last season, if they can get that to reduce significantly this season, they're cooking. To me, really, I think they'll be completely fine. To me, really, I think Tottenham will be completely fine. They keep the current squad and with a couple of additions, and with a possible addition of Eze, we have to watch out for them. We really have to watch out for them. Onto the UCL positions. Aston Villa, 5th. Not really much to say on Aston Villa. It's Unai Emery, innit? Emiliano Martinez, I'm pretty sure he should be leaving anytime soon. But apart from their goalkeeper situation, Matty Cash, Esri Konsa, Pau Torres, Sousa, Lucas Dean, Alex Moreno, Sam Ealing Jr., Yuri Tillemans, Ross Barkley, Amadou Onana, Boubacar Kamara, Emiliano Buendia, if he can get back in form. There was a bit of form. I don't know whether it was last season or the season before where he was cooking. Wait, let me just check. There was I can't even English. Yeah, it was a season before. He was cooking at some point in the season, but last season he only played 89 minutes, so a bit sad. I think he was injured for most of it. If they could keep Morgan Rogers as well, McMullen was doing pretty well for them during preseason. John McGinn can play everywhere for some reason. Leon Bailey, Jacob Ramsey, and keeping Ollie Watkins is also big for them. Keeping Ollie Watkins is also big for them. They're steady Eddie. They really are a steady Eddie. And they could also win the Europa League. Watch out for that. Marco Biza, Yasin Oshkan. Yeah, these are the man they lost. Their loans have ended, obviously. Philip Marshall. Not much business being to be honest with you, not much business is really being done. Not much business. 77 minutes, crazy. Not much business is being done. But sometimes you don't have to do too much business. Sometimes you just have to. Sometimes the best transfer window is keeping what you have. Sometimes the best transfer window is just keeping what you have. And with them being in Europa League, I think their squad, a lot of them are gonna get way more minutes. Especially players like Leon Bailey. Oh, Dobbin's old. You know, Jacob Ramsey, this Redmond guy, Buendia, Dendonka. It's Dendonka. He's 32 now. Raw. Crazy. Yeah. They've got decent squad depth. If they can just keep what they have, maybe. I'm not really sure where they can improve. Maybe their fullbacks. Their fullbacks could use a bit of improvement. Matty Cash is actually still a decent fullback, but their fullbacks could use a bit of improvements. That's really about it. And if Martinez is leaving, getting a goalkeeper in will be big for them. But yeah, on to the top 4. In 4th position, Arsenal. And this one's not a joke. I'm not moving them. Not moving them again. This is not a joke. Arsenal, I believe, will finish 4th. Why do I think that? Because firstly, I hate them Arsenal buggers, man. I hate them Gooners. They're trash. But if we're being realistic, they don't strike me as they've done decent business. Christian Norgard, Zubimendi, Madueke, Mosquera, another centre back. Just bringing another centre back. Brought in 2 DMs, another centre back. Obviously, they finally got the striker, and they got a right winger who's gonna play left wing for them. And with everybody else in the league improving, I'm just saying, man, Arsenal don't strike me as, and their transfers out, poor, free transfer. Stop doing that. Takahiro, oh my goodness, please. Second time today. Yeah, they don't do good business at all. They don't do good business at all. And their biggest issue is Mikel Arteta. Oh yeah, they did sign Kepa. Oh, they're finished, man. Ben White, Urian Timber, William Saliba. Obviously, the defense. He had the best defense last season, so it is what it is. But look at the rest of the team. The rest of the team is pretty much the same. And for a club like Arsenal, it's not the same as Aston Villa. It's not the same. It's not the same as, you know, sometimes the best business is keeping your best players, because they need to actually sign players. This is horrendous window for Arsenal. I think they finished 4th. Second again, Ole is done. Manchester City second. Manchester City second. Yes. Transfers. James Trafford, which is odd. It is so odd to me. James Trafford should have honestly, I don't know why he's done this to himself, because Edison was still at the club. Edison was always going to start ahead of him, in my head. But he went to sign for them because it's looking like Edison's going to leave, which is dumb from James Trafford. He should have signed for Newcastle. He should have gone to Newcastle and played. He would have been the starting goalkeeper. He would have played every match and he would have been happy. But I was looking like Manchester City might also sign Donnarumma. And James Trafford is going to be left as a bench player. If they can try and strike a loan deal for James Trafford so he can play for Newcastle, I think they really need to get this done as quickly as possible. I'm pretty sure this Naipan guy literally went out on loan as soon as he came in, right? Or am I tripping? I could just click on his name. Where is he? I'm pretty sure he went straight out on loan as soon as he came in. Or did he not? I'm pretty sure there's news of him going back out on loan. But yeah, so if Newcastle can manage to do that, manage to get a buy fee in there so they can keep him, that's the best thing he can do for his career. On to the next signings, Tiani Renders, absolutely rate him highly. Don't know why there's no fee here. Ryan Shirky, Bola, Ait Nori, Nico Gonzalez, Juma Bar, Omar, obviously this was earlier this season. Kusanov, I do rate highly, he's quite pacey. Gundo wants to at the club, but yeah. Players out, obviously Jack Grealish, Vitores is out on loan. And nothing too big. Kyle Walker going to Burnley. It's crazy to me. Which they lost Kevin De Bruyne, legend. And yeah, nothing much to really talk about. This squad, obviously still Pep. They got Bertinelli from Chelsea. Bertinelli, Stefan Ortega, Edison still there. This team's about the same. The defense is why I'm putting them third. Their defense is why I am putting them third. Rodri should be back. With Rodri coming back, I think it's a big one for them. Rodri coming back is a big one for them. It's absolutely brilliant signing. And yeah, Erling Haaland's probably gonna be have 20 goals by December or some rubbish like that. But yeah, who are the champions? Yes. 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 We all know about Liverpool's transfer business. Florian, I'll just show it to you. Florian Wirtz. Not Flo. I can click on Liverpool here. Nice. Florian Wirtz. TikTok. Who else? Oh my dad's really don't know why he also went there. Some of these players make dumb decisions. I can't lie. Calvin Ramsey still in the squad. They obviously lost the Spanish speaking English right back. The guy who's never been to Spain fucking speak. Done a whole interview in Spanish. Has been playing for the Merseyside club his whole career. Crazy. Gomez injured again. Still hasn't scored a goal for Liverpool. They're keeping Milos Kerkez, Robbo, Frimpong. Frimpong is not great defensively. As much as he is great going forward, he's not great defensively. McAllister, Jones, Ryan Gravenberch, Endo, Harvey Elliott, Trey Nyoni. This guy is quite a decent player. Mohamed Salah. Mo Salah. Keita's still in the team. Why is he still here? Should have left. Yeah. You can see their business. English transfer record. You get me? Frimpong. Players out. Darwisi. Morton. Diaz. Kwanzaa. Nathaniel Phillips. Calvin Kelleher. Trent. Is where it is, man. And now the mighty Chelsea. Yeah? Your world champions. Green. You get me? Green squad. Enzo Maresca. Robert Sanchez. I saw Robert Sanchez and I had to drop it. I had to rethink the whole thing. But this squad is phenomenal. Obviously, I'm speaking about my own club. But the business Chelsea has done, Reece James, Malo Gusto, that's two backups in the same position. Obviously, they can't get a replacement for Levi Colwill. I am keeping this permanent. I think Liverpool are actually gonna win the league. You might have thought I was gonna go crazy. Ben Badiashile, Levi Colwill, Trevor Chalobah. Look at all those injuries in the back line. If we're not bringing in a centre back, we're not gonna win the league. If we do bring in a proper centre back, one that can actually start, one that actually has experience, I believe we're gonna win the league. That's literally the difference to me. Marco Correa, Yorel Hato, Enzo, Andre Santos, Dario, Moise Caicedo, Romeo Lavia is there, Cole Palmer, incoming of Xavi Simons, hopefully soon, Pedro Neto, Esteval, Mikhailo Mudryk has been banned, Jamie Gittins, maybe Tyreek George, or the incoming of Garnacho, which I hate, Liam Delap, Yao Pedro, absolutely beautiful. Nicholas Jackson gonna get sold. Christopher Nkunku is gonna get sold. Fofana, Tyreek. These are players that are probably gonna leave the club. Raheem, Omari, Chilwell, Kane, Renato. Amina might go on loan. Definitely Disasi and Chimpong. I want him actually to stay because I rate him so highly. Alfie's gonna leave. Gabriel Solina's gonna leave. There was rumors early in the window that Philip Jorgensen wants confirmations of football, but he's probably gonna stay and be back up to Robert Sanchez until the player the player that I think is gonna be the main goalkeeper, Mike Penders, in the future. Mike Penders, tall you, 200 centimeters, Belgian. Does that remind you of anybody? Hey, I'm just saying. You get me? I'm just saying. If a Belgian and 200 centimeters doesn't remind you of a certain goalkeeper, I don't know. I don't know what will. Kendry Paez. There's still players to come in next season as well. But yeah, these are my Premier League predictions. If Chelsea can get Xavi Simons over the line as well as a defender, Garnacho is probably gonna join. Xavi Simons and a proper centre back over the line, I think they win the league. I'm gonna be the first to say this. I still think Chelsea are gonna win a trophy this season, and I think it's gonna be our third star. Yes, our third Champions League. That's what I think Chelsea are gonna win this season. But if that doesn't happen, I think I'm still fine. I won't be fine. I want to win a trophy. Let's get this right. If what I mean by if that doesn't happen, if we don't sign the players, I still think we can win the Champions League. I still think we will be there or thereabouts. I'll still put a second. And if depending on how our defenders play, Chelsea might even drop here, because Manchester City, I rate what they're doing in the transfer market. But yeah, I think that's about right. I think that's about right. Only thing I could really change, yeah, I've already changed it. Only thing I could really change would be the relegated clubs. This is brave to say Brentford and Wolves are both gonna do it now. It's quite brave for me, but I stand by it. You get me? I stand by my decisions. Liverpool, they're champions, and they've only gone and added more players. So there's no other reason why they shouldn't go and do it again. You get me? But we'll see in it. Chelsea, as I've said, if Chelsea sign what they need to sign, they could win the league. If City get a defender, I think that could propel them to winning the league. In terms of others, if Man United sign Baleba, I could honestly see them. No, I could see them finishing here. Genuinely, I might even put Man United down here. Because I think with Newcastle, they have a more sure team. They still know what they're doing. Obviously, they're losing. They might lose Isak, but the rest of the team is still the same. But Isak is a massive knock, because nobody in that Newcastle team is gonna get the goals that Isak did for them and propel them to where they need to be. But in terms of Manchester United, if they sign Baleba, it's here. If they don't sign Baleba, I'm gonna put them 8th. I think that's fair enough. I think that's my final decision. I'll leave it there. Newcastle. So the league as it stands: Leeds, Brentford, Wolves, Burnley, West Ham, Sunderland, Fulham, Everton, Bournemouth, Forest, Crystal Palace, Brighton, Manchester United, Newcastle United, Tottenham Hotspur, Aston Villa, Arsenal, Manchester City, the mighty Chelsea, the world champions, and the champions of England, Liverpool. And those are my predictions. And I'm going to leave it off there. Let me know your thoughts in the description. As I've said, if Chelsea sign what they need to sign, it could easily look like this. If City sign what they need to sign, it could look like this. Arsenal, they could look like this. You get me? Don't like them. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know your thoughts on my Premier League predictions. Anything you might think I've not taken into account. But yeah, I'm going to leave this off here. I really want to move Chelsea up here. Chelsea win. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you on the next video. Yeah, let me know your thoughts in the comment section. God bless you. Stay well. Make sure to go to church. Love the people around you. Stay healthy. Stay fruity. Is that the right thing to say? Enjoy your day, innit? Enjoy your day. God bless. I'll see you on the next video. Peace.